Hello friends, good morning. Myself Nilesh Subhash Jain, lecturer at DCS Institute of Pharmacy. In today's lecture, we will see the formulation of suspension. So, in previous lecture, we see the definition of suspension. So, in a suspension, there is a two phases. One phase that is a solid phase, which acts as a dispersed phase, and second phase that is liquid phase, which acts as a continuous phase. So, for preparation of suspension, there are flocculating agents are required, thickening agent are required, then synthetic compounds are required, wetting agents are required. Apart from that, preservative and organoleptic additives are required for preparation of an ideal suspension. So, we will see the first point, that is flocculating suspension. So, as we know, in a suspension there is a two phases. One phase which acts as a dispersed phase, and second that is a continuous phase. In dispersed phase, there is a solid particle or solid medicament which may be diffusible or which may be indiffusible. In continuous phase, which acts as a vehicle, that is a liquid phase. So, in suspension, the solid particle are well dispersed in dispersion medium, that is vehicle. The dispersion can be improved by adding a surfactant or protective colloids which acts as a flocculating agent. आता जे सस्पेन्शन आहे, सस्पेन्शनमध्ये जी सॉलिड फेज आहे, दॅट सॉलिड फेज ॲक्ट्स ॲज अ डिस्पर्स फेज. तर त्याचं प्रॉपर डिस्पर्शन व्हावं, ते प्रॉपरली सस्पेंड व्हावे म्हणून फ्लॉक्युलेटिंग एजंट हे ॲड केले जात असतात. So, flocculating agents acts by reducing the surface tension and thereby improving the dispersion of solid and minimize flocculation. तर flocculating agent जे काय करतात, they reduces or interfacial tension or they reduces the surface tensions. आता surface tension म्हणजे काय? The surface tension is nothing but the pressure or the tension which is lie on the surface. That tension or that pressure is called as a surface tension. Interfacial tension काय? The tension or the pressure which is lie in between two phases. That is, in between that phases, whatever tension or whatever pressure is called as a interfacial tension or interfacial pressure. So due to that surface tension, that phases get separated. So, that flocculating agent do the work by reducing the surface tension and thereby improving the dispersion of solid and minimize the flocculation. तर हे काय करत असतात, ते रिड्यूसेस द सरफेस टेन्शन. आता सरफेस टेन्शन रिड्यूस झालं म्हणजेच काय की बोथ फेजेस, दॅट इज डिस्पर्स फेज अँड कंटिन्युअस फेज आर मिक्स टुगेदर और miscible with each other, that is a surface tension. So the example of that flocculating agent, that is sodium lauryl sulfate, twin span and carbovaxes, which are commonly used as a flocculating agent. Then next, that is a thickening agent. So thickening agent are those agents which increases the viscosity, which thickens the preparation. That agent is nothing but a thickening agent. तर हे प्रिपरेशनची काय करत असतात, विस्कॉसिटी वाढवत असतात. आता विस्कॉसिटी वाढली त्या प्रिपरेशनची, सो व्हॉट एव्हर इनसोल्युबल पार्टिकल विच मे बी डिफ्युजिबल, विच मे बी इनडिफ्युजिबल, that particle are uniformly distributed or uniformly suspended in that vehicle. That's why we add that thickening agent. विस्कॉसिटी वाढली म्हणजेच काय होणार आहे की जे सस्पेंडेड जे पार्टिकल आहे किंवा जे इनसोल्युबल पार्टिकल आहे ते एक लॉंग ड्युरेशनसाठी सस्पेंड असणार आहे त्या व्हेकलमध्ये, त्या कंटिन्युअस फेजमध्ये, म्हणून आपण टाकत असतो थिकनिंग एजंट्स. सो थिकनिंग एजंट is nothing but these are the hydrophilic colloids. Hydrophilic means water loving, which form a colloidal dispersion with a water अँड इन्क्रीजेस द विस्कॉसिटी ऑफ कंटिन्युअस फेज. आता हे काय करत असतात की हे वॉटर लविंग आहे, म्हणजेच काय की थोडक्यात की वॉटरला अट्रॅक्ट करत असतात किंवा वॉटरकडे हे अट्रॅक्ट होत असतात. मीन्स इनडायरेक्टली इट इज अ वॉटर सोल्युबल, सो दॅट due to that solubility or due to the hydrophilic in a nature, the viscosity of that preparation increase in a viscosity of that preparation causes the uniform suspension or uniform distribution of that suspended particle in that vehicle. So thickening agent is nothing but these are the hydrophilic colloids which form a colloidal dispersion with water and increase the viscosity of continuous phase so that solid particle remain suspended in it for a sufficient long time to measure a uniform accurate dose. जर विस्कॉसिटी वाढल्यामुळे काय होतं आहे की सस्पेंड जे पार्टिकल किंवा जे सॉलिड पार्टिकल आहे आर सस्पेंडेड फॉर अ लॉंगर पिरियड ऑफ टाइम अँड ड्यू टू दॅट पिरियड वी take a proper dose or we take a uniform dose of that preparation from that containers. So the thickening agent used to stabilize the suspension are classified into three major groups, that is polysaccharides, inorganic agents or compounds and synthetic compounds. So we will see the first thickening agent, that is the polysaccharides, which are two types of polysaccharides are used nowadays. तर दोन प्रकारचे पॉलीसॅकराइड्स यूज केले जात असतात, नॅचरल अँड सेकंड वन दॅट इज अ सेमी सिंथेटिक. सो फर्स्ट दॅट इज अ नॅचरल पॉलीसॅकराइड्स मीन्स दीज आर ऑप्टेन नॅचरली, जे नॅचरली आपल्याला ऑप्टेन होत असतात, दॅट्स वाय दिस इज अ नॅचरल पॉलीसॅकराइड. अँड सेकंड वन दॅट इज अ सेमी सिंथेटिक polysaccharide which is prepared in a lab, that's why this is a semi synthetic polysaccharides. So first that is a gum acacia. So gum acacia ज्यालाच आपण डिंक म्हणत असतो. So that gum acacia is an example of natural polysaccharide which is a good protective colloid and suspending agent. It is useful in mixture containing resinous tinctures. Other generally that gum acacia is used the mixture which contain a resinous tinctures, and it is more effective when it is used as a compound tragacan powder. तर कंपाऊंड ट्रॅगाकान पावडरच्या फॉर्ममध्ये किंवा कंपाऊंड ट्रॅगाकान पावडरमध्ये गम अकेशिया यूजफुल असतो. जनरली कंपाऊंड ट्रॅगाकान पावडर कंटेन दॅट इज अ CTP which contain acacia 20%, tragacan 15%, starch 20% and sucrose. So by using that means acacia 20%, tragacan 15%, starch 20% and sucrose, by using that ingredient we prepare CTP, that is compound tragacan powder, and that compound tragacan powder used in a concentration 2%, that is 2 gram per 100 ml of mixture. The compound tragacan powder is always used when the vehicle is other than water or chloroform water. The compound tragacan powder केव्हा यूज करणार, जेव्हा vehicle other than water असेल किंवा chloroform water असेल, at that time that compound powder, that is CTP, is used. The main drawback of that gum acacia, that is acacia contain an enzyme oxidase and which causes deterioration of easily oxidizable medicament. So benzoic acid and parahydroxybenzoic acid are added as antimicrobial agent to preserve the suspension containing gum acacia. आता gum acaciaचा ड्रॉबॅक काय की ड्यू टू द प्रेझेन्स ऑफ एन्झाईम ऑक्सिडेज इट कॉजेस अ डेटोरिएशन, म्हणजेच काय की प्रिपरेशन खराब होत असतं, प्रिपरेशनचं कंटॅमिनेशन होत असतं. अँड सो टू प्रिव्हेंट दॅट कंटॅमिनेशन, टू प्रिव्हेंट दॅट डेटोरिएशन ऑफ दॅट प्रिपरेशन, बेन्झोइक ॲसिड and para-hydroxybenzoic acid are used as an antimicrobial agent when acacia is used in a preparation. Second example of polysaccharide, that is natural polysaccharide, tragacan. So that tragacan is a better thickening agent than that of acacia. It is used as a compound tragacan powder or mucilage or tragacan mucilage to suspend heavy indiffusible substances or medicaments. आता ट्रागाकान पावडर किंवा ट्रागाकान केव्हा यूज केलं जातं असं किंवा हे कशात यूज केलं जातं असं जनरली दॅट ट्रागाकान इज अ बेटर thickening agent than that of acacia, and it is generally used in a compound tragacan powder or tragacan mucilage for increasing the viscosity of that preparation. The tragacan mucilage is used when the vehicle is water or chloroform water. ट्रागाकान म्युसिलेज केव्हा यूज केलं जाणार, जेव्हा व्हेकल वॉटर असेल किंवा क्लोरोफॉर्म वॉटर असेल त्याच वेळेस ट्रागाकान म्युसिलेज यूज केलं जाणार आहे. अँड इट इज यूज इन अ कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन 1/4 ऑफ वॉल्यूम ऑफ दॅट मिक्सचर. तर जनरली हे 1/4 कॉन्सन्ट्रेशनमध्ये जसं CTP 2% आपण यूज करतो आहे तर ट्रागाकान म्युसिलेज हे यूज केलं जात असतं 1/4 ऑफ टोटल वॉल्यूम ऑफ दॅट मिक्सचर ऑर दॅट प्रिपरेशन. The next natural polysaccharide, that is a starch. So starch is sometimes used as a suspending agent because it has high viscosity of its mucilage. The starch ची एक प्रॉपर्टी आहे की it contain a mucilage and due to that mucilage it causes a high viscosity. So it is an ingredient of compound tragacan powder. Then next, that is a sodium alginate. So it forms a viscous solution when dissolved in a water. Sodium alginate, that is a gelatin. So that sodium alginate, it forms a viscous solution when it dissolved in a water, and generally its 1% solution have a same suspending power as that of ट्रागाकान म्युसिलेज. याचं 1%च सोल्युशन जे असणार आहे त्याची जी पॉवर असणार आहे विच इज सेम ॲज दॅट ऑफ ट्रागाकान म्युसिलेज, अँड दॅट ट्रागाकान म्युसिलेज यूज इन अ कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन 1/4 ऑफ म्युसिलेज ऑफ 1/4 वॉल्यूम ऑफ टोटल प्रिपरेशन. Then second, that is a semi-synthetic polysaccharides. So the following cellulose derivatives are generally used as a thickening agent. First, that is methyl cellulose. So it is generally used in a concentration 0.5% to 2% as a thickening agent, which is used in both, that is external as well as internal preparation. तर जनरली सोडियम जनरली मिथिल सेल्युलोज जे असणार आहे दॅट मिथिल सेल्युलोज यूज इन कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन 0.5 to 2% as an thickening agent which increases the viscosity of that preparation, and that methyl cellulose used in both type of preparation, that is internal use preparation as well as external use preparation. Then second, sodium carboxymethyl cellulose. So it is used in a concentration 0.25 to 1% for suspending powder in preparation meant for oral, external and parenteral use. तर जे सोडियम कार्बोक्सीमिथिल सेल्युलोज पॉलीसॅकराइड्स आहे which is used in a concentration 0.25 to 1%, and it is used in all type of preparation, that is oral preparation, external preparation and parenteral preparation, that is injectables. Then microcrystalline cellulose. So it is prepared from wood cellulose by acid hydrolysis. It is dispersible in water to produce a colloidal dispersion. So जे microcrystalline cellulose आहे that microcrystalline cellulose prepare by using a hydrolysis process, means hydrolysis of wood cellulose by acid, that is the acid hydrolysis. So by using that acid hydrolysis process we prepare that microcrystalline cellulose. Then second, that is the inorganic agent. So in thickening agent, first that is the polysaccharide, second that is the inorganic agent. In inorganic agent means which again increases the viscosity of that preparation. So first that is clay. Generally bentonite and aluminum magnesium silicate is a very commonly used as a thickening agent. Then second, that is the aluminum hydroxide. So it is used as a suspending agent, means which increases the viscosity of that preparation in suspension containing barium sulfate, calamine, that calamine used as a external, then sulfonamide and sulfur. So when the preparation or suspension contain barium sulfate, calamine, sulfonamide and sulfur, at that time inorganic agent, that is the aluminum hydroxide, is used as a thickening agent. Then next, that is a synthetic compound. So synthetic compound, in that carbomers and colloidal silicon dioxide are used as a thickening agent which increases the viscosity of that preparation. So carbomers, which is a white non-gritty powder and acts as a suspending agent, and it is used in a concentration 0.1% to 0.4% for internal and external type of preparation. Then second, that is the colloidal silicon dioxide. So it is white non-gritty powder and acts as a suspending agent used in a concentration 1.5 to 4%. This is all about thickening agent, that is natural means polysaccharide, inorganic agent and synthetic compound. Then next, that is a wetting agent. So wetting करणं म्हणजेच काय? Wetting is nothing but ओलं करणं. Whatever insoluble particle which may be diffusible or which may be indiffusible, त्यांना ओलं करण्यासाठी जे एजंट यूज केले जाणार आहेत त्याला म्हणतो आपण वेटिंग एजंट. आता जनरली दिस एजंट or these are the substance which reduces the interfacial tension in between solid particle and liquid medium. आता ओलं केव्हा होत असतं? एखादा सबस्टन्स आहे, एखादा इनसोल्युबल सबस्टन्स आहे, तो ओला केव्हा होणार? जोपर्यंत त्या सबस्टन्समधला आणि त्या लिक्विड फेजमधला इंटरफिशियल जो टेन्शन असणार आहे, जोपर्यंत तो रिड्यूस होत नाही तोपर्यंत तो सबस्टन्स हा ओला होत नसतो. आता थोडक्यात एखादं फाईन पावडर आहे, ते फाईन पावडर पाण्यावरती जर आपण टाकला तर ते काय होत असतं? ते फ्लोट होत असतं, ते तरंगत असतं. का तरंगत असतं? कारण की त्या पावडरमधला आणि त्या लिक्विड फेजमध्ये तिथं इंटरफिशियल टेन्शन आहे. जोपर्यंत तो इंटरफिशियल टेन्शन कमी होत नाही तोपर्यंत जे इनसोल्युबल पार्टिकल आहे ते पार्टिकल ओलं होणार नाही, वेट होणार नाही. सो दॅट वेटिंग एजंट which reduces the interfacial tension which is lie in between solid particle and liquid medium. So and they produces a suspension which is of required quality. Generally alcohol which is used in a tragacan mucilage acts as a wetting agent. Glycerin used in a sodium alginate or bentonite dispersion and polysorbate which is used in oral and parenteral suspension. तर अल्कोहोल काय करत असतं? अल्कोहोल acts as a wetting agent which is used in a tragacan mucilage. They reduces the interfacial tension which is lie in between a solid particle and that liquid medium. Then glycerin, again which acts as a wetting agent, which is used, or glycerin and sodium alginate or bentonite dispersion are used as a wetting agent. Then polysorbate in a oral and parenteral suspension. Then preservative. So a suitable preservative is required to preserve a suspension against bacterial growth. तर बॅक्टेरियल ग्रोथ केव्हा होणार आहे किंवा बॅक्टेरियल ग्रोथ कशी होत असते. सो इन अ सस्पेन्शन देर इज अ थिकनिंग एजंट. सो नॅचरल पॉलिसॅक्राइड्स, that is acacia, gelatin, due to that means that medium, apart from that water, means natural polysaccharides, water are the media for growth of microorganism. So preservatives are added in a suspension to prevent the microbial contamination or to prevent the microbial growth in that suspension. So preservative selected should be effective against wide range of microorganisms. Means whatever preservative you select, it has a wide range of, or it is effective against wide range of microorganisms. For that purpose we use benzoic acid, sodium benzoate, methyl paraben, propyl paraben are commonly used as a preservative in a suspension. That is, it is effective against wide range of a microorganism. Then apart from organoleptic agent. So generally for making attractive preparation, for making a good preparation, we add organoleptic agents or additives. For that purpose we use coloring agent, sweetening agent, flavoring agent are used in a oral suspension, and a suitable perfume and colors are incorporated when suspension is meant for a external use. So generally जेव्हा सस्पेन्शन मीन फॉर इंटरनल यूज असेल तर कलरिंग एजंट असेल, स्वीटनिंग एजंट, दॅट इज इट इन्क्रीजेस द स्वीटनेस ऑफ अ प्रिपरेशन और इट मास्क द bad taste of the preparation. Then flavoring agent, again it is used to give a flavor to the suspension. For that purpose we add a flavoring agent, and apart from that we use a perfume and color when the suspension is meant for a external use. This is all about formulation of suspension. Thank you.